Oh, it gets ugly there underneath the driver's stand. Oh, somebody over the wall into the sweeper. Was that Johnson? I think it was. Oh, Brad just got that body all lifted up. Oh, Brad Johnson broke. Wow, unfortunate for Brad Johnson, but Brian Wynn out in the lead on the all-pink car number 1. He's going to be followed by, that looks like, Brian Juka and Michael Skeen in the 3rd spot in the all-silver car. Looks like Skeen's going to have, oh, we got a little battle going down the back street. Looks like Smika and Ezro around the driver's stand, 180. Into the inside straights, they're going to start feeling some pressure. Let's see, Skeen's going to start getting the pressure from Smika and Ezro through the sweeper. Oh, Ezro looking inside, flaps the board. He's going to roll it over. That's going to give Smika some breathing room and allow Craig Xavier to move up on Smika. So the battle right now is at 2, 3, 4, and 5 positions coming up underneath the driver's stand to the inside straight. Let's see, Juka's going to start feeling some pressure from Michael Skeen in the all-silver car down the back straight. Skeen and Juka looking about even on power. You're going to have Smika coming up on the back end of Skeen through the chicane, 1, 2, 3, through the sweepers. They're freight training it. Smika looking inside on Skeen, and Smika with a clean, smooth pass on the inside on Skeen. That's going to put Skeen, or Smika, up a position into the 3rd spot. So right now it's Wynn, Juka, Smika, Skeen, Xavier, Ezra, Boyce, Lonergan, Cochran, and Johnson out. Brad Johnson breaking on the opening lap. And right now it's going to be Brian Wynn coming up on the back end. That looks like Chuck Lonergan. So Brian Wynn right now pulling away Brian Juka in the 2nd spot. And Juka is about the straightaway or just a little bit more behind Skeen, Mike Skeen in the 2 spot. So didn't see what happened there, but Mike Skeen now in the 2 spot, and actually Lonergan right in between 1 and 2 right now. And Lonergan's going to move off the line and let him go, wants to let the leaders battle it out. So wait a sec. It's Juka and Skeen and Smika now. Yeah, Wynn's still in the lead right now. All right, still got Brian Wynn out of the lead. About 8 feet off his bumper is going to be Michael Skeen. That's Cochran behind him. 2 silver cars. I hate when you guys do that to me. Well, battle for 2nd right now is Skeen, Smika, and Ezra through the straights, through the sweeper. Oh, and that was Eli Ezra and Smika coming up to 180. All right, Brian went down the lead, followed by Brian Juka and Michael Skeen, Eli Ezra, Craig Xavier, Mark Smika, Stephen Boyce, Steve, Sean Cochran, and Chuck Lonergan. And Cochran.
4 minutes left.
Done. Broke. Didn't look like a hard shot. Made it back the motor off or something. So your leader Brian Wynn in the inside straights right now. Let's see, Juka about a second behind him. A little bobble there by Juka coming out of the chicane. Down the back straight, about the straightaway separating them. All right, guys, if you have your sponsor sheets in the pits, go ahead and bring them up, please. Let's see. Brian Wynn right now with a 10.96. Juka with an 11.12. Skeen with a 10.94. So Skeen coming out of the B group yesterday in that final resort to put it into the A main, making good use of it, running in the 3rd spot right now. So right now it's Win Juka skiing. Win just running away with it right now. Has got about a 1.7 second lead over Juka. So right now it looks like the battle is between Xavier and Smika and Ezra down the back straight through the sweeper. Smika all over the back end of Xavier. Xavier right there on Ezra through the chicane. Now coming into the S's. They're going to be coming up on the back end of Skeen here pretty quick. Skeen's holding in that 2 spot though. He wants to hang on to that one. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Smika looking inside on Xavier. Nice move by Smika right there. Clean pass. So Smika's going to move it up into the 5 spot. These guys are starting to close the gap on the 3rd position of Michael Skeen. Down the back straight. Smika inside through the sweeper. Oh, Ezra closing the door. Oh, and Eli with a little bobble right there. That's going to drop him back behind Boyce now. So it's Win, Juka, Skeen, Ezra, Smika, Xavier, Boyce, Lonergan. And right now the lead on Juka, Brian's lead down to about 1 second over Brian Juka. That's down to 8/10, so Brian Juka starting to reel in Paul Wynn. It looks like Paul Wynn starting to fall off with 1.5 minutes to go. About 40 feet separating them on the back straight. Oh. Boyce getting past Xavier there. Oh, Smika with a nice pass in the 180 around Skeen.
1 minute left.
And that's going to put Smika into the 3rd spot. So we got 1 minute to go in this race right now. And it's Win and Juka to the inside. Oh, Juka's just starting to reel Win in right now down the back straight. Let's see what the separation is. It's 4/10, actually 37/100ths of a second right now. No more than a minute ago, that lead was 1.7 seconds. And it looks like it's going to turn out to be a battle. Oh, caution this. Wow. That was Skeen getting on top of the board there. And Ezra, oh, and our leaders making contact coming out of chicane. And they're going to hold on to that lead, but that's going to allow Smika to close the gap on them. We got 15 seconds to go on the clock. Can Brian Wynn hold off Brian Juka? They're going to get him one more lap, I think. This should be their final lap. That's time. Cross the line, you'll be done. Oh, and Juka getting into Win. That's going to let Smika in there. Juka closing the door. Oh, what a whoa. That was awesome. Some great sportsmanship there. Brian Wynn's going to take the A1. Brian Juka just sneaking it out in the 2 spot. Mark Smika, wow, what a race, finishing it up 3rd. That was awesome. 1.1 seconds being the top 5 in that one. That is just some awesome racing, guys. So Brian Wynn going to take the A1 in 1/12 scale stock, followed by Brian Juka, then Mark Smika.